It's all true, isn't it?
I told you I wasn't lying.
Yeah, but you have to believe my tendency not to believe a babbling madman about his family apparently being the. But what is there like hell, heaven, all that?
You know when I told you whatever you want to happen after the afterlife happens? That's what happens.
Well, I
I
suppose that's
wasn't lying about
comforting.
that. So if
And
you want to be in a place where you get tortured, yeah, hell exists.
well, I'm no masochist. So your dad, I was speaking to like God or something,
Pretty much.
and
That's
this
the simplest way I
bullet
could put
wound
it.
in my shoulder is just healed.
It'll heal. It's healed already, probably. But yeah. Look, not many people know about this.
Yeah, I can see why no one knows about this. Terrifying. Leave me alone. This place should be good enough. It's far enough from bloody New Austin. Hopefully he won't leave behind the stupid ass bounty empire we left behind. Although it's true. Never want to see that guy again. What's stopping me from just killing myself now and going to ether or something? Just enjoying the rest of my life. I need to sleep on it, man. Him. Okay, where is he? Yeah, that's him. I knew it
Stay
wouldn't
here,
be
boy.
too long before the bastard found me. Could shoot the horse, but it's probably not a good idea. Might not come back the way he does. How'd he track me? Stay. Fucking. God damn it, will you stay still? Huh.
Huh.
I kill you. Well, what are the odds he would do
It wouldn't
anything?
do anything.
Yeah.
I'd die, fall off this, and come back a minute later.
Maybe I'd like to see that.
Do it if you want. I don't feel anything.
You don't feel pain?
I do. But then once I die, it's as if nothing happened.
What happens when you
Totally
die? It's
dead.
just like you blink and then you just come back. Like
Pretty much.
that probably explains how I saw you got shot in Annesburg and it didn't do anything to you. And your ability to drink like a fucking sailor times 10.
Yeah, well, there's perks to being immortal.
Well, maybe you shouldn't waste your perks so willingly.
Well, when you've been in every war in existence and done everything that you can, nothing to do but waste.
Mm. How come you get so lucky, be born as whatever you are, and then there's humanity, and we look exactly the same? What's going on there?
We can take the form of anything, really. I could be a fucking bird if I wanted to.
I'd like to see that. Put you in a pie.
And we weren't born, me and my brothers. We were made, apart from the youngest.
Like it says in the Bible. Wait, if this is all true, then how did religion come to pass? Is your dad just not big on the whole being?
He doesn't. He lets humans live as they want. It's still the same.
What is he? What are you?
Sometimes I don't even know.
Well, I don't know, so you better answer the question.
We're not gods. We're like gods. Wouldn't be able to comprehend it anyway. Surprised your brain hasn't snapped in two. That's what happened to
Well,
the last person who got told.
Well, I'd like to see him then, but
He's
I
dead.
suppose my brain's a bit
He
more
died
resilient than
500
his
years
was.
ago.
Oh. And I'm just gonna do this because it's satisfying. But I suppose I'll just wait for him to come back then, see if all this is true. Hello? Hello?
You really had to fuck up my outfit? I mean, I know I get it back, but Jesus.
Yeah, well, it's not like anybody's gonna fucking wear it now. So it's true, then. Fully
Of course it's
confirmed.
true. I shot you in the head, and you're alive. Is that not enough coherent proof to begin with?
There's some fucked up drugs out there. So, my Huntington's is gone too.
I
Now
gave
what?
you I temporarily gave you what we have. You die and you come back with perfect health.
So that's why
But you
you
don't
left
have
for
it
a few
again.
days. While I was getting sicker, that's why you left, isn't it?
Yeah,
Went and
I
spoke to
had
your
to go
father
get
or
that
something.
power.
So what,
Only
can he
he
like
has that
lend it to
power.
you or something?
Basically, he, he has the most power. I have the second most power. My younger brother, Jackson, has more power than my younger brother Will, and he's the least powerful.
Interesting.
That's pretty much it.
So you're the eldest son of a fucking whatever your father is, and I just happened to come across you in Van Horn.
Well, I like quiet places. And I like picking a fight, and Van Horn's the place to do that. Well, I did anyway until I met you. Taught me a bit of responsibility.
Yeah. What? Now I understand all the things you said about your dad. How he was always busy, and how if I crossed him, I'd end up dead, or relatively.
Pretty much.
So now what?
I was about to ask you the same thing. Are you gonna hang around at fucking Hangdog Ranch, or what are we gonna do?
I mean, it is pretty nice
What
out
do
here.
you want to do?
I suppose I want to enjoy what's rest of my life, and I
That's fair
suppose
enough.
spend it enjoying the fact that you gave it to me.
You're welcome again.
Well, you're welcome for me sticking around, and let's go. So you're telling me if I shoot that dynamite stick right there, and you go flying off from the explosion, you'll be fine when you hit the ground?
Because I'll have... Yes, because I'll up my durability beyond that of a human.
Oh, well, make it sound easy.
Well, for me it is.
Well, this is gonna be fun. You need to count?
Oh!
Eh.
Oh, fuck. I think I'm getting old.
Oh well.
That hurt a little bit.
How much older can you get?
Numbers are infinite, aren't they, on Earth? So...
Yeah, well, I've never been the best at counting. You having trouble
That's
getting
fair
up there?
enough. Yeah, well, it's slippery. Can't just fly. I mean, I can, but if someone spots us, we're gonna have a big problem.
Yeah.
Fucking
How many people
Fed's
do you
gonna be
think are up here
investigating it.
anyway?
Well, if someone sees a floating human figure, I think they're gonna be a bit concerned.
Well,
And then
it's
there'll
not
be
like
talk.
news. It's not like news travels fast.
That is true.
So can you see the future or anything?
We've been to the future.
Oh, you
To this
have.
time period exactly. Actually, it
Oh,
was
so
really weird.
you haven't been past
I've
here.
not seen I've not seen past this, but when it was the 1200s or 1100s, even
Mhm.
I lose track. Me and my father were having a duel because we were bored or in between battles, and we flew into the future, and we lived in here for about 6 months. But I forget who I took over, but I stole the identity of a bounty hunter. Well, I turned him into a bounty hunter. He was just a family man. I killed his entire family and
Wow.
took his name and became him as a bounty hunter. Got pretty famous.
Who knows? We could have run into each other like 5 years ago or something, and
For
it would have
you, it would
just
have been
been
5 years
you.
ago.
Well, yeah, but that just sounds weird. That's a shocker. You
You don't fuck with
1,200 years ago.
time. Trust me, it gets messy.
Suppose you've learned that. So, can you, like, your dad see into the future or something? Because he said he was all powerful. Does he know everything that's going to happen?
I'm not sure. He can see into the future. I just don't think he does it.
Fair enough. I wouldn't want to know what would happen either, if I were him.
Leave life as a surprise.
Yeah, I'm sure he doesn't really get surprised very often, does he?
No, but to be fair, when you've seen what he has, everything, there's not much to be surprised by.
So, what was existence for him? Was he something before he was this being, or has it always been this way?
He he lived in a different universe. It was just Earth, and bad stuff happened. Can't really explain it. It's weird.
Jesus. Or lack of Jesus. Now I know, at least.
Jesus. You know he was real, by the way. He just didn't actually do miracles.
Yeah, well, I've read a few books. Not many, but a few. Alright, back to base it is then.
Yeah, home sweet home again. A new one.
I wouldn't go so bold as to call it home. We never stay
It's
anywhere
not.
for long.
Well, it's not as nice as the fort.
I don't really like the desert anyway. It's colder, more beautiful up here. Down there it was just hot and sweaty.
Well, I think you were intaking the heat a bit more than the normal person would. But
Yes, my nerves were a little bit jittery. But, yeah. So, do you got any leads?
not at the moment.
Excuse
But
me.
to be fair, we've not been into a town for
A month or so.
longer.
Yeah, but it's fine, because I like it up here. I don't see anyone approaching.
Well, we don't have anyone coming after us either.
Well, yeah, that's a relief. Past few months we've spent either being chased by outlaws or whatever.
Killing outlaws.
Yes. So,
I'm still annoyed that we never got to wipe out all of the. Oh, well.
we put a pretty big dent in them. I think we can allow the law around there to finally get back up on its feet and finish them off.
Yeah.
So you sure you don't have any leads or anything?
There is. Depending on what we want to do. Do we want to build an empire of some sort? What do we want? A business empire? Do you want to
A business.
become crown? What do you want to do?
Don't you have a lot of influence because of your father's shares in the cigarette company, as you called them? But now I'm guessing what they really were is a bit more lucrative than that.
Yeah. I know a few people who could get us going.
Get us going with the
Considering
business.
we don't have as much money as I thought we did anyway.
What do you want to do? Hunting, moonshine, tactiles, like a bunch of nans.
Selling moonshine has become really profitable. Have you ever done it?
I've done it once or twice. I've got, I know a guy named Marcel, Frenchman. Pain in the ass, but he makes a good batch of moonshine.
Marcel? You know Marcel?
I do, and Maggie, the one-eyed lady
Maybe
with the
likes to get
cane.
around.
Well, I'd say they're profiting off most of the people in the Western frontier.
Yeah. I wouldn't
So,
be surprised.
you up for a moonshine business?
I already have a small one. But we could grow.
Moonshine it is then.
Right. I know just the place. Oh!
Suppose that's not
Don't
going to
worry about
hurt
that.
you as much as it did my knees.
Yeah, well,
Glad I don't have Huntington's anymore, because I think
yeah,
I'd
I think that
broken
would
my
have.
leg if I did that.
Yeah.
Alright. I know
Alright,
a place
follow
where
me.
we can start up.
Oh. So I sent Maggie a letter,
Hmm.
and she told me to get us to meet them here.
Alright then.
This building right up here with the light on, actually.
Seems they've already shacked up in there.
She didn't give me too many details because she likes to stay discreet, but she said she's going to do us a big favor as long as we get her a 15% cut,
Well, yeah, I know,
which
Maggie.
is that's nice enough.
So what's the terms then?
I'm not sure. This is just the place that apparently we'll be using. Anyway, let's go.
Alright then.
Follow me.
He's not my boss.
Go
I'll go down.
downstairs.
Yeah, I'll go down and talk to Marcel. Hey there, buddy. It's been a while. You've already got these empty or what? Yeah, they look to be. But yeah, it seems you've already got everything set up down here. My partner's a good guy. Probably don't know you as well as I do, but he won't break any of the bottles, I can assure you that. He's an expert with alcohol. Au revoir. So what's the details?
Well, it's a pretty self-explanatory job. We need to intimidate someone, basically, to
Yeah.
tell us where the stash is of moonshine, which is threatening our business, and we destroy the stash.
So we're just going to be crippling
Beating the
other
shit out of someone?
businesses
Yeah.
to make our own.
Well, we're a very small business right now. Maggie said after this is done, while this is getting done, she is going to get a bar built so we can start having patrons to drink our goods. Over
Nice.
time.
Right, you lead the
This
way.
would be good. Yeah, well, we're going to Keen's Saloon. Pretty far ride.
It's an awful place.
Yeah, it's fucking filthy. So,
It's not
you
the
got any
worst,
more
though.
burning questions about... Because I know for a fact there is more you could ask.
Well, it's not like I haven't asked everything over the past month or so. Let me ponder it. Nothing comes to mind right now, but if I think of one, I'll definitely ask you.
That's fair enough. Keen's Saloon. Really down in the dumps.
Hmm.
I have this area mapped out a lot. It's quite strange.
What do you mean?
I just know this area very well. Though I haven't been here for months because we've been in the desert, the mountains, all over the place.
We've been practically everywhere except the Heartlands.
Exactly.
Been all over Roanoke Ridge, Lemoyne, New Austin, West Elizabeth, Amberino. Just not much in New Hanover. At least in the greener part.
Yeah, well, it's just green land, isn't it? There's no civilization out here. Apart from that factory down there owned by Leviticus Cornwall.
Doesn't that place have like 5 owners or something? Whatever. That place never stays in
Yeah.
the same ownership.
Yeah, it got bought by this other guy recently, and then Leviticus Cornwall bought it back, and they just keep bad. It's weird.
What happened to the other guy?
He died or something, I don't know. Anyway, it's back with Cornwall.
I can't say I like the guy.
Yeah, well, he's a bit of a fat dick. Whoa! Fucking hell.
Yeah, horse comes up real fast, doesn't it?
Yeah. I mean, we're riding a lot faster than most of these people.
Well, they just don't have the guts.
Yeah, well. Fall off a horse, you break your neck and die. That's what I've heard. Never experienced it firsthand, because
Yeah,
anyway,
well,
we're here.
figures.
Right, I'll lead. Let's see how this goes.
After you.
Cause damage in the bar. Well,
Don't shoot the innocents of it. Yeah.
oh,
Whoa!
get off me.
I was gonna help you, but, seems I don't need to.
Hey, how about a little fire, bartender? Might want to get out of the way, Jake.
I don't think you should do that. This place might burn down with us in it.
Oh,
Not
well,
like
that
we
wouldn't be a
can't get
problem
out,
for
though.
me. There's a door right there for you as well.
Come here!
Beat the hell out of him.
Yep, I got it. I'm enjoying my newfound strength. Oh, what's wrong, big man? What's wrong?
You get it?
Well, yeah. I did.
He tell you where we're going? Well, after we go back to Maggie? We kind of left this place in a bit of a state.
Yeah. I killed him before he could say anything, but, it's not going to be a problem anyway, because without him, the business isn't going to be in any shape to do anything, so... I guess the mission was successful.
He's still alive.
Well, he won't be waking
Can't
up for
have
a
any
long
evidence
while.
of us being here.
Okay,
I
well,
wouldn't
it's
come back
best we
behind
leave
this
now.
bar.
Yeah, I heard the gunshot. It's best we leave.
Seems this bartender was an alcohol collector.
Yeah? What's he got in there?
Exotic alcohol. Antique alcohol bottles. They're worth a lot. I'm gonna take it for myself.
Suppose we are in the alcohol business now.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not necessarily the cleanest, but relatively legal.
Exactly. Right. Let's head back to Maggie and see what these upgrades contend of.
Yes. Let's.
I wouldn't go in there if I were you.
Yeah, well. What'd he say?
She's pissed at you.
Yeah, well, big deal.
But to go down here and she's had something built for us that was in construction when we were last here. She said not to break anything.
I don't think it's me.
Good at
She
breaking
has to.
commands.
Oh, this. I mean, it's a start.
It's a dump. Though
Plus,
she's got us some patrons already.
true. Plus, I only
Seems to
beat
be
the
a
shit
thing.
out of that guy because I'm enjoying having my strength back.
It's fair enough. Right, let's give you a taste of our product,
I could use one.
seems to be cooking up. There you go.
Not. It doesn't look like the best stuff, but you know, it's better than nothing.
Yeah, well,
Cheers.
cheers.
So, is there another thing that we have to do?
Well, Maggie wants us to do another thing, but since she's pissed at us right now, she's not going to tell me what it is.
We may as well get drunk.
Yeah, well, I can be the bartender.
Well, you know what would be good for this place?
What?
As an outlaw, both you and me, I'd say that there's nothing more we want in this life than freedom, right?
True.
This can be a place for all types of folks to come enjoy themselves. Blacks, whites, everyone.
That's fair enough. Humans can be so cruel sometimes.
No offense taken.
Yeah, well, at least you don't put colored people in cages.
Well, yeah, back in the day when I was younger, I actually had a big part in getting rid of that sort of thing.
Really?
Yeah. You do remember that I'm part of the Winchester family, right?
That's true. You know, I met the guy who started slavery.
What'd you do to him?
Nothing. Regrettably.
Yeah, well,
Anyway. Yeah, look at these.
look at these.
Oi.
Oh, ha,
Oh yeah.
what?
Oh, oh.
Whoa, what's this? Oh,
We're going insane.
Oh yeah.
What are you, an old man in the 1400s?
They had dancing back then?
Yeah, it was a bit slower though. There was occasional men on the street who would do some weird things though.
Damn, nice moves there.
Yeah,
So
well,
what
I've
was
known how to dance.
What was it really like in 1600s, 1500s, all that stuff like that?
From 1300 to 1500, it was awful.
I've heard about that.
Yeah, plague. So it was amazing. You know.
Maybe for you.
Yeah, well, we actually caught it. It didn't do anything to us, but we did catch it when we were in human form.
Sounds like something you could end up catching.
Yeah, well, it's the perks of not being able to die. I'm gonna do something bold. Alright, that's enough of that. I need another drink.
Fair enough. Wait, before you go doing that, I just want to see some. Come over here.
Hold
Come
on,
over
I need
here.
another one. Give me
I'll grab another
Just
one.
wait a bit. Just wait.
Alright.
Alright.
Ah! That's what I was gonna do, you. Oh, my hat.
Yeah, well,
Really are
that
made
would have
of
felt like
rocket.
steel to you.
Well,
I'll be easy
I'm
on
drunk,
you.
I can't feel it. Why don't you lower your power level a little? Find me like a man, huh? Wait, you just slapped the drunk out of me.
Remember what happened last time we tried to fight while I was drunk and you were sober?
I do remember that.
Yeah, you got put on your ass.
Yeah.
Anyway, Maggie
I-
should.
Either way,
You
my
ready for us?
Huntington's was kicking in then. Like, how long we been down here?
Probably a few hours.
Yeah, long enough for this guy, apparently.
Mate.
Was he here when we came in?
I don't even know. Get up, you rapscallion.
But, we gotta let people like him in if this place is gonna grow as big as we want it to. Like I said, there is no equality in being outlaws. Or inequality
Exactly.
either.
You wanna face Maggie or do you wanna stay in here?
I don't like talking to that old bitch anyway.
Right.
So
we're
what was
taking
this
out
job?
we need to take out some revenue agents. There seems to already be chaos unfolding out here, though. Jesus.
Clearly.
We're gonna help these guys.
What's
Who's
going on
got the
here?
gun? I don't know.
What's happening?
Jesus.
So, you want to lead the way then?
Is this guy good? Mate,
I think he's just a
you need
little
to calm
spooked.
down, sir.
Don't
Get
shoot
out of
him.
here.
We want people like him to spread our message.
Because you're standing around like an idiot. Alright, let's follow the tracks.
Alright, lead the way.
Oh, see? Train tracks have ended here. Alright. So, we just sort of take out a few revenue agents. Nothing too difficult.
That's pretty
Maybe
easy.
I'll show you something.
You show me something.
You'll see.
You're making it sound weird.
Yeah, well, you don't have to put it like that. Why'd you have to think it like that? Right.
I ain't seen a woman in like 5 months.
That's fair enough.
That's something we could do with our new business. Get out the way!
Watch the bridge. We're gonna go over it.
I'm sure there's not going to be any trolls under it.
Yeah, well. There's definitely
this-
a troll on it.
Fuck you.
Right. Oh,
So
I'm
with
cutting
this,
around.
Fair enough. So with this whole business, we can be like equal representatives of it.
Exactly.
We can have patrons flocking from miles around. This is going to be big.
Eventually, we could probably build more.
Like a
Bigger
town.
and bigger. I don't think you'll live long enough for us to build a town. Who
I'm not as
knows?
old as that.
What are you, 30, 40?
36.
Average lifespan these days is about 50.
Yeah, well, what was
Se-
it back like 700 years ago then?
40. Doesn't go up that much. Medicine's getting better though.
If you can call it that.
Though in the cavemen. Oh, fuck!
What is it?
Who are these guys?
Oh, these are the Murphy brood. Awful motherfuckers.
Animals. There's one more.
Where?
He's in the cave.
What then? Let's go find him. Pay him a visit.
Oh, there's more. I'm in a fist fight with
Right.
this motherfucker.
It's dark.
Oh, fuck.
Get away! Well, it's not like he's gonna stay away for long.
Oh,
You got the crossfire, don't blame me.
you really had to shoot me?
You got my way.
Yeah, well. Hopefully the roles don't get reversed in that situation.
I think your reaction speed might be a little too fast for that, won't it?
That is fair enough.
They know that.
I can hear the chaos in there.
Yo, yeah, there's a lot of them, and they know this place.
Get out of there.
I can handle them. Bunch of inbred scumbags. Somehow got sunburn even though they spend all their time in caves. Whoa!
Get your shotgun out of here.
Ewan,
Yeah.
we have a problem.
Is there a more skilled personnel?
No, it's a Maxim gun problem.
Fuck.
Holy shit. Where's this guy? There he is. Pah! Get down. I mean, it doesn't really matter for you, but get down anyway.
Where is it?
It's just at the end of this tunnel here. Where is it? Get down! Ah,
There we go. You're welcome for the distraction.
is that the mall?
Fucking hell. Right.
Alright. We best get moving before those revenue
Yeah.
agents pick up shop.
Good call there.
I don't think we should be taking out all these
Hanging
extra
around in
bastards.
caves.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, little side quests never hurt.
I'm sure you've had many of those over your lifetime.
Yeah, well.
So, what were you saying before all this? The caveman times? Something along those lines?
Yeah, well, in the caveman times, people only lived about 15 to 18 years.
What was it like back then?
Uncivilized.
You know what I
Oh,
mean?
we could show more strength.
True.
Definitely. Show more strength.
What's
Right,
my
we have to cut
moves?
around, otherwise it's going to take too long. I once saw a human who was strong enough to take down a saber-toothed tiger. Gotten much weaker over the years as they get more humble.
Well, yeah.
Saw one take on 3 saber-toothed tigers once. Humans were different back then. Though they had to be. Only way that you'd survive.
How many myths?
Right, we're here.
And... Okay. How many myths and
Answer your
tales
question.
have there been about you over the years?
Nothing really gets out. We've had close calls before, but anyone who finds out about
About?
us, well, we find them pretty quickly.
You anything to
Right.
do with, like, a bunch of demons in the forest and stuff? What kind of shit did you get up to?
No. Humans are just dumb. Anyway, gentlemen,
Hey, boys.
be careful.
These guys aren't very good either way. Behind you.
Fuck. Oh, get off me.
Get him off. I shot him.
Nice.
Feels good to use a gun like
2
this
more.
again. Yeah, I see him. Who's this guy? What are you doing with this last guy?
want to show you something. I need to take him out of here, though. As a person.
Alright. Why are you putting it on mine?
Don't know. Distraction. What's this
Yeah, who is
person
this
doing?
guy?
He's hanging around us. It's annoying me. Alright, let's get going.
Pay no mind to us, unless you're thinking of coming to our bar.
Right, he's following. Might need to deal with him.
We will. What are you gonna do with this revenue guy?
We'll do it just up here.
Alright.
Shoot him. Not the revenue guy.
Him. Alright.
In the
About
head,
move out of
don't
my way.
miss.
Alright,
Right.
there he goes. What is it?
Did this years ago, not done it in a little while.
Damn.
Yeah. There's a reason why I wanted you to shoot that other guy.
Well, that was unneeded, unnecessary.
Yeah, well, I wanted to show you something.
Yeah, well, fair enough.
If I punched him hard enough, I would have sent him through that fucking wall. I could
What
send someone
wall?
into space if I wanted to. That stone wall behind us.
What the hell is space?
Anyway. You know when you look up and you see the sky?
Yeah.
Space.
What?
I can tell you there's planets. Earth isn't the only planet.
Okay, well. I knew that
There's an
much.
entire universe out there. My father created all of it.
Trial and error, or just did it all at once?
I think all at once. We don't really talk about the past much.
I wouldn't if I were him. Your dad's probably seen some fucked up shit.
He's done some fucked up shit. I know
Oh,
that
that's for
much.
certain. What's he told you about his past?
Bad things. He was in a war. A really fucked up war. Did some horrible things I don't think he would do now.
What was his universe like before this one?
Similar, just war-torn. Remember the Civil War?
I do.
Imagine that, but everywhere. And worse. And brutal, and just... It's the only way I can put it, because you've not been alive for any other wars.
True. But I was only a kid back during the Civil War.
Exactly.
Barely.
Well,
So, I guess what's left to do is to build up the rest of this place
yeah, well, to new beginnings.
to new beginnings.